yourself first. Success will follow focus. Within Jordan Peterson. Best motivation speech opening, there comes. A moment in every adult life when the outside world feels louder than the quiet voice inside. You wake up each day chasing responsibilities, work deadlines, financial security, relationships, and the endless expectations of society. And yet, despite working so hard, you may lie awake at night with an uncomfortable question whispering in your chest. Why doesn't this feel like enough? The truth, my friends, is simple but hard to accept. Many of us are building our lives backward. We chase promotions, money, recognition, and stability in the outer world, while neglecting the foundation that makes all of it possible. Ourselves, think about it. A house built on weak ground will collapse no matter how beautiful its design is. In the same way, success built on an unstable self, unresolved pain, lack of discipline, or fragile confidence cannot last. You may achieve milestones, but deep inside, you'll still feel hollow. Jordan Peterson often reminds us, set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. That is not just advice, it is a map to reclaim your power. If you want success, if you want peace, if you want to live a life that feels meaningful, you must first build yourself. Success is not the starting point. It is the byproduct of inner strength, clarity, and discipline. So today, let us dig deep. Let us explore why so many adults struggle despite working tirelessly, and how you can begin building yourself from within. This is not abstract theory. These are steps you can apply right at home in your daily routines to transform your life from the inside out. The illusion of chasing success without building yourself in America. The culture of achievement is everywhere. From the time you were young, you were told to study hard, get a good job, buy a house, and make it. Many people followed that script faithfully. And yet how many end up disillusioned, burnt out, or quietly unhappy? Why? Because success is not simply what you achieve. It is who you become while achieving it. Too many people believe external victories will fix internal emptiness. They think a higher salary will heal insecurity. They think a bigger house will silence loneliness. They think recognition will replace self-respect. But no amount of wealth or achievement can fill a void created by neglecting your inner life. That void can only be filled by discipline, by character, by aligning your actions with your values. Success, when it comes, is fragile if the person holding it is unstable. Building the foundation, why inner work must come. First, when Jordan Peterson speaks about responsibility, he's pointing to a universal truth. Strength begins at home, and home starts with the self. You cannot lead others if you cannot lead yourself. You cannot create stability if your mind and habits are chaotic. You cannot demand respect if you do not respect yourself. Here are the pillars of building yourself first. Clarity of values without knowing what truly matters to you. You'll drift from one goal to another, never feeling satisfied. Discipline, self-control is the backbone of all achievement. Without it, talent and ambition crumble. Emotional strength, learning how to process fear, anger, and doubt prevents them from sabotaging your progress. Health, physical, and mental health are not luxuries. They are the energy source of success. Integrity, a strong character, keeps success from corrupting you. When these pillars are strong, success is no longer something you desperately chase. It becomes something you naturally attract. Practical steps you can apply at home. Here's the part most people overlook. Transformation is not about radical, dramatic changes. It begins with small, consistent habits you can practice daily in your own home. 1. Start with order in your physical space. Peterson often says clean your room. Why? Because order in your environment shapes order in your mind. Spend 15 minutes a day tidying your space. You'll feel lighter, clearer, and more in control. 2. Create a daily routine. Chaos thrives where there is no structure. Write down a simple routine. Wake up at the same time. Dedicate time to learning, exercising, and reflection. Routines build momentum, and momentum creates discipline. 3. Journal for clarity every night. Take 10 minutes to write down what you did well, what you need to improve, and what you're grateful for. This keeps your values in front of you and trains your mind to grow. 4. Strengthen. Your body exercise is not just about appearance, it's about resilience. A strong body supports a strong mind. Start small, a 20-minute walk, push-ups, or stretching daily. 5. Face your shadow. One of Peterson's strongest teachings is confronting the darker parts of yourself, the anger, envy, or fear you hide. Do not run from them. Instead, acknowledge them. Ask, what is this teaching me about who I am and who I want to be? Growth happens when you face what you fear. Why this matters for adults over 5 by your mid-20s. Life feels serious. Bills, careers, relationships, and family obligations stack up quickly. Many Americans in this age group feel stuck, caught between youthful dreams and adult responsibilities. The temptation is to abandon inner growth and focus only on survival. But this is the most dangerous trap. If you stop building yourself at 25, by 40, you will feel like a stranger to your own life. The stress of work, family, and obligations will crush you if you have not built inner strength to carry them. The good news is, you are never too late to start. You can always pause, reflect, and begin building from within. Real-life examples: the overworked professional. A man in his 30s works 70 hours a week chasing promotions. He makes 6 figures, but feels empty. Only when he begins journaling, exercising, and reconnecting with his values does he realize he doesn't want status, he wants freedom. He restructures his life and real success follows. The parent under pressure, a mother sacrifices everything for her children, neglecting her health and identity. She rediscovers herself through morning routines and meditation. By building her inner self, she becomes a stronger, more present parent. These are not rare stories. They are everyday examples of how building yourself changes everything. Success as a byproduct when you focus on building yourself. Success stops being an exhausting chase. Instead, it becomes the natural result of who you've become. Employers, partners, and opportunities are drawn to people with clarity, strength, and integrity. Financial success grows when you learn discipline and responsibility. Career success grows when you consistently build skills. Relationship success grows when you bring emotional maturity. Personal peace grows when your inner world is aligned. In other words, when you build yourself first. Success doesn't just follow, it stays. Final call to action, my friends. The world is filled with noise telling you to chase more, do more, achieve more. But the real work, the life-changing work, begins quietly, in your own home, in your own habits, in your own mind. Do not wait for the world to change before you do. Do not wait for circumstances to align. Begin building yourself now, your clarity, your strength, your discipline. That is the most powerful investment you will ever make. If this message resonates with you, and you are ready to live with deeper purpose and strength, I invite you to join our growing community at Awaken Mindset. Together, we share the tools, the wisdom, and the encouragement to build lives of meaning from the inside out. Support the channel, subscribe, and let's awaken the best version of ourselves, one step, one habit, one day at a time. Because when you build yourself first, success will not just follow, it will flourish.